Hi there, gorgeous! Today I'm going to be showing you how to create these gorgeous cranberry eyes. Perfect for this time of year especially. I just love colors like this. And for this tutorial, I'm using a brand new palette. This is from Anastasia. It is the Tamanna Dress Your Face palette. Beautiful, filled with some really gorgeous warm shades. And if you're wondering what I think about this palette, I'll give you my full review on it at the end of the video. But first we're going to start with the look. Beginning with the NARS eyeshadow primer, I'm applying this onto my lids. I'm also going to take a little bit of this and apply it under the eyes since we are going to be applying some eyeshadow down there in this look. And the first eyeshadow we're taking from this palette is Sangria. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous cranberry color, very similar to MAC's Cranberry, and you could use Cranberry in its place in this look. I am applying this onto the inner 2/3 of the lid. Next, I'm taking Chocolate from the palette and applying this onto the outer third of the lid and bringing it slightly up into the outer V a little bit. And if you don't have this palette, you could also use MAC's Handwritten here as well. With the shade Bengal, I'm applying this into the crease with a fluffy brush. And a good dupe for Bengal would be Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee. You could also use MAC's Soft Brown here. Either one of those would work beautifully in place of Bengal in this look. Then I'm taking Fresh as my blending shade. I'm using the Sigma E25 blending brush here, and I'm using that to diffuse the harsh edges of Bengal. And if you want to leave it just like this, you definitely can. This is a great look by itself, but if you want to add a little bit more drama into the look, like we love to do, we're going to take Noir from the palette and apply this into the outer V and work it into the outer crease and blend, blend, blend like crazy. And once again, another great substitute for this eyeshadow would be MAC's Typographic. And then I'm going over that black eyeshadow a little bit more with Bengal again to really blend these two together. Lining the lower lash line with Chocolate first, and then I'm going to go back and layer Sangria over that so I get more of a reddish brown on the lower lash line. And I'm adding some black eyeliner both on the bottom waterline as well as tightlining the upper waterline. I want to keep this look very soft and smoky, so I'm going back with more of the black eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm using this to line the upper lash line. I'm using a small smudger brush to do it. And actually, when that black eyeshadow mixes in with the cranberry color on the lid, it creates a purple effect, so it makes the liner look even more unique. And try not to get any on your nose like I did. I don't know how that happened. I'm filling in my brows with a MAC Brow Fluidline. This is in the shade Redhead, and I'm using a Sigma angled brush here to apply it. My false eyelashes are dramatic, just like this look. I'm using Seductress, and these are from inkyminky.com. And then I'm applying my concealer, and this is why I do my face last and my eyes first, because when I did apply my eyes in this look, I had some black eyeshadow that dropped down underneath my eyes. So I don't know if you could tell before, but I had like black splotches underneath my eyes. Ugh, not a good look, but the concealer covers it up instantly. And I'm also sharpening up that lower lash line and cleaning up any rough edges. I am using the Sigma Precision HD brush. I think that's what it's called. It's one of their new brushes that is triangular in shape, and it makes getting underneath the eyes so easy. And I will link this brush for you down below if you're interested in getting it yourself. In fact, I love that brush so much that I went back and got the one that is meant for foundation, and this one is just as great as the concealer one. I'm applying my foundation from Lancome, and then I'm going to blend that into the skin with this big stippling brush. Well, it's not really a stippling brush, but it's that wedge-shaped brush, and once again, it makes getting around your nose incredibly easy, underneath your eyes, any tight places that you may have struggled with before. This brush makes it so easy. And I'm setting the face lightly with translucent powder. I'm also going to set underneath the eyes lightly as well, since we did apply a lot of product there on the lower lash line. Now, because the eyes are so big, bold, and daring, I want to keep the cheeks and the lips neutral in this look. So I'm choosing to go with MAC's The Perfect Cheek Blush, and this really is the most perfect color for a look like this. It's very light on the skin. It has a pink hue to it. It's just perfect. I'm also applying this along the hairline to help warm up the face. For my lips, I'm going with two different lipstick colors to create the perfect nude lip. First, I'm going in with Essence's Nude Love, and then I'm layering one from Fergie's line over that. I don't remember the name of this one. I cannot remember the name of this one. I'll have it listed down below for you once I go back and figure out what it was. And if you wanted to recreate this kind of a lip combo with MAC lipsticks, you could also use MAC's Myth and Honey Love for a very similar color.
One word to describe this palette. Awesome. 2 words. Must have.
You've probably already guessed it by now, but this is a warmer toned eyeshadow palette. So if you have a warm complexion, perfect one for you. But if you do have a cooler complexion, this is one that you more than likely want to stay away from. Overall, I couldn't be happier with this palette if I wanted to be. This is superb. I am so incredibly happy with it. The pigmentation of the eyeshadows is insane. You just tap your brush into any of these eyeshadows and it's like butter, getting it onto the brush and then putting it on your lid. Super pigmented, easy to blend. I mean, you saw in today's tutorial how easily these eyeshadows were to blend between one another. They're absolutely phenomenal, and there was not one eyeshadow in this entire palette that I didn't like. Even the blending shade in here called Fresh was perfect. Love this palette. Let's not even forget to mention the price, which is a lot more affordable for the Anastasia palettes than some of the other palettes that are out there on the market right now. And you're getting very high quality with this palette especially. So I hope that you will try it. If you already have tried it, picked it up and you've been using it, let me know what you think about it. Yay or nay, or if it's one that you're actually considering now. I know for a fact it's going to be going with me on Christmas vacation this year because these colors are great for the holidays. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you found this helpful today, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Are you looking for new ways to wear your eyeshadows? Discover the only website online with pictures of combinations using the brands featured here and so many more. Head on over to myeyeshadowconsultant.com and get inspired today.